For my scientists, for my logical thinkers, for my mathematicians, for people who are trying to get to the nitty-gritty of the science behind manifestation, neuroscience research has demonstrated that the same imaginal activity that you have here in your imagination, aka in the manifesting world we call it an imaginal act, creates the exact same neural pathways as actual physical experiences. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is, of course, Bianca, and this is Conscious Creation with me. We talk everything here on my channel, law of assumption, law of attraction, as well as the spiritual laws that are surrounding manifesting your best life. I am a manifestation coach, and all of my contact information is in the description below. Do not forget about those saturation affirmation sessions, or aka affirmation saturation sessions, as well as I have opened up 2 more spots right now at the time of this video for my 21-day self-concept and specific person challenge. I was thinking about keeping the spots reserved, but I'm getting a lot of requests for that challenge. So if you do want any extra help, all of my contact info is in the description. Let's get into this very short video. This is going to be really short today because I don't think there's much to talk about in terms of, if you want to go into the science of manifestation, then I really recommend that you go and study quantum physics. If you're over on this channel wanting to create the best life for yourself and actually using manifestation I talk about manifesting money. I talk about manifesting SP. That is what this channel is about. But if you do really want to study manifestation, then I absolutely recommend that you read all the books out there and you'll find out about the science of manifesting, which is kind of quantum physics mixed with energy, mixed with spiritual world. That's my own belief. Yeah, that's my own belief, guys. So where does logic play a part in manifestation? Straight up, logic doesn't play a part in manifestation. Some of us believe that we are very logical in our thinking and that we're very intellectual and that we're built in certain ways. The fact is that each and every person on this planet is a logical thinker. That includes people like me who manifest. That includes manifestation coaches. That includes people who are fantasy writers, people who create movies. Those people are no different to you and me. We all have a logical mind. The difference is, and what I really want to invite you today in this very short video, is to go into your fantasy world. And that is what I always say. In a lot of my videos, I talk about children, and I do work with children, and I really understand that they are so much in the present moment, creating from a fantasy, an imagination. What they say, what they want goes. And I really do invite you to start using your fantasy, to start using your belief systems, to push your logic to the side if you really want to speed up your manifestations. The thing that I see, and I've had a lot of calls where I've gone into like trying to nitty-gritty pick up what is happening in my logical world. My 3D is showing me this, my consciousness is telling me this, he said, she said that. That is all fine and well, but please understand that these fears, that these doubts, that these stories that you're telling yourself are simply illusions, because your reality is based on your belief, it is based on your assumptions, it is based on your perception of how you see the world as well. So how you see the world can either be created from your imagination, or it can be created by your perception, which is your perception, or it can be created by the illusion that you see in front of you. So for those of you manifesting an SP, if your SP said something terrible to you, or if they've broken up with you, I really invite you to come back to that fantasy world and push your logic, which includes, look, manifestation in itself, which includes time and space. Manifestation in itself actually cancels out the idea of distance, the idea of space between us. It really cancels out the time factor. Anything that we think that we cannot achieve, that includes like my thoughts, is truly an illusion. That is why people that's why I said in my short the other day, I used the example of Roger Bannister overcoming the hurdle of the 4-minute mile in 1954. Before 1954, human beings, I wasn't alive then, but human beings thought it was impossible to run a 4-minute mile, to run a mile in 4 minutes. And after this person in 1954 broke that record, it suddenly became something possible. But before that, it wasn't. Things like smartphones that have been created, things like flights, flights across the world, because now we can use Flughafen. We can use Flughafen is German for airport, because we can use Flüge. Flüge is airplane in English. We can use airplanes now, which have been created, which 200 years ago would have just been a thought. And who knows what we can actually create. And that is where I always have to come back and say, the human mind is the most powerful mechanism that is out there, and we take so little time to actually go into the different parts. That's why I say, like, I invite you to go into your fantasy world and live there to create your manifestations, really accepting and telling yourself that my imagination is the only reality. Again, I will say it one more time. Your fears, your doubts, your illusions, your fears, your doubts, anything that is in your external reality is simply an illusion. I invite you to use your logical mind if you need to work, if you need to go to the toilet, if you need to go and take a flight, if you need to go, there is a mind that you do need, so you don't just like fly around the world and flop over. Like Eckhart Tolle talks about this in one of his things, because he talks about power of now, right? And I remember he said, I still think, because he thinks very less, like he's very present in his mind, right? But he said, if I do take a flight, I do know where I'm going. Like I can still logify. I can still logify that stuff. So what I'm trying to say to bring this video to an end is, I want you to ask yourself one question. When you start working with your conscious mind, your quote unquote logical mind, as a manifestor, there is two pathways you can take. You can go down the rabbit hole over here of asking questions and finding out ways to answer those questions. And I think the purpose or the reason that you're here is because you probably want to manifest a better life for yourself. You want to manifest money. Your goal is completely different. Your goal over here can be totally to go into the science of manifestation. And I would recommend that. Go for it. But if you want to manifest your SP, your logical mind is going to hold you back. You need to break down your own walls. You need to break down yourself standing in the way of getting your manifestation, because your conscious mind, your logical mind, your ego is truly trying to protect you. And I can really wholeheartedly say, I get it, you know. Your subconscious mind, even the patterns and triggers from way back when, they are trying to protect you. But I also invite you, as I said at the beginning of this video, I also truly invite you to ask yourself, is my logical mind serving me? Truly, if your logical mind and your 3D illusional reality, the fake reality that is out there, which is not your imagination, because your only imagination as a manifestor is your only reality as a manifestor is your imagination. I urge you to ask yourself, is this serving me? And if it is not serving you, then just put your logical mind to the side for the time that you need it. But if you are trying to manifest a better life for yourself, if you are quote unquote manifesting, if you're not logical, I don't know the word, guys. Somebody write me in the comments. If you're trying to logify, I'm just going to use that word. It's wrong. It's wrong. If you're trying to logically get through all of this, it's not going to work. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know, I get it. I love myself to learn, and I like to try and be intellectual in the best way possible. But the easier you make this on yourself by actually creating from imagination and honestly deleting time, space, distance, the faster and the stronger and the better you're going to manifest. And you will manifest with this mindset. You honestly just need to change your assumptions. You honestly just need to change up your beliefs. And that is it. As I said at the beginning of this video, neuroscience, for those buffs of you out there, neuroscience has proved that the imaginal activity has the same neural pathways in your body as physical actual experiences. There's not much more to say than that, other than get on your imaginal axe, do your affirmations, and get your manifestation. Stop making this difficult. Honestly, stop making this difficult. I know I could say ignorance is bliss. I could say mindset change is easy. And that is sometimes what I tell myself. I'm like, just do it. Just change. It's so freaking simple. That is literally it. All right, guys. So I hope this video helped you in some way, shape or form. I know it was a little different topic today, but I really just wanted to put that out because I've been getting into some conversations with a lot of people who are trying to understand the science of manifesting. And there are probably definitely 1,000 videos out there on the science of manifestation that back that up. Quantum physics, philosophy, spirituality, but this channel is about getting your SP. This channel is about you getting your manifestations, manifesting money, manifesting an abundant life for yourself, which sometimes requires you to be in a daydream state, in a fantasy world, and believe and have trust, and put your logical mind to the side. All right? Thank you guys for being here. If you did like this video and you did appreciate this video, I would love if you hit the subscription button. And if you do want any one-on-one time with me, you guys know that I'm a manifestation coach. Again, all of my contact info is in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.